What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventure 1994 here, and I'm back for another video on Monday, June 13th, 2022. And since it's still the 6th anniversary of me getting out of 9th grade on June 13th, 2016, I decided to talk about when I left 9th grade. Believe it or not, ninth grade was a great school year. You know, how I got to go to Disney in May and all that stuff. But the ending was actually pretty bad. The night before, on June 12th, 2016, after I was done studying for finals, there was a shooting in Orlando, Florida at a nightclub, which was pretty scary. And those horrible Pittsburgh Penguins won the Stanley Cup. They were possibly starting a dynasty that time. And they took out the San Jose Sharks, who never won a Stanley Cup. So it was Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals of 2016. And Pittsburgh won the Stanley Cup in 6, which I was bummed out about. But the worst part is that the shooting happened in Orlando, Florida at a nightclub. Yeah, the shooting was the scariest story. A lot of people were ended in a nightclub. It was like overnight while we were sleeping. Yeah, that shooting was pretty scary. Yeah, that was a very serious situation of what happened back in 2016. The day before I left 9th grade. Once I finished studying for finals, this is when SHTF happened. With the nightclub thing and the cup winning from a team I can't stand. Yeah, so the massacre was the bigger story. That was the main nightmare. I was actually studying for 3 finals. And the next morning, it was Monday, June 16th. And the next morning, it was Monday, June 13th, 2016. And I had 3 finals that day. I came in normal time and I had my period 2, period 5, and period 8 final. And period 2 I had Wood Tech, 5th I had Social Studies, Global History, and 8 I had Math. So on June 13th, 2016, on that Monday, it was my last day of 9th grade before I went on vacation. And first I took my Wood Tech final, and then I took my Global History final year 1, because the following year in June 2017 I had Regents for that subject. And lastly, I had my math final, Algebra 1. And I was going to take Algebra 2 next year because I also had a final for that. Because I also had a Regents for that the following year. So it was Algebra 1 because I had Algebra 2 the following year. And I had a Regents I had to take in June of 2017, which was the following year. So I did all my finals, Wood Tech first, Global second, and Math last. And I hanged out in the room for the last 30 minutes because I was done 30 minutes before I left. And I actually got a present. It was actually a Disney shirt I got that day from one of the staff, which I thanked them for. Yeah, it was a Disney shirt. And that's a really good present. And they know how much I love Disney, and I was actually in Disney that May back in 2016, where I was out of school for a whole week. So after 30 minutes of finishing the Algebra 1 final, I said goodbye to everyone till next year. And I had those teachers again the following year to do Global Year 2 and Algebra 2 for the Regents in June of 2017. And when I came home after 9th grade was finished that day on June 13th, 2016, my mom picked me up and she made me a bacon and egg calzone, which was really good, for breakfast. I mean brunch. And the final part of the day was that I had my special game awards. And the special games for me that year was on June 3rd, 2016. But it was raining the whole time. But I still had a good time there. I was getting my award for the special games that night at my local middle school for a job well done, which is the annual award ceremony that takes place 10 or 11 days after special games are held. If you don't know what the special games are, it's that event I've been going to school year after school year. And it's that event held in Uniondale at Mitchell Field, where the Nassau Coliseum is. It's like right in the back of the Coliseum. You could actually see the Coliseum from the track. So yeah, I got my award and I stayed for the after party with my friends, and I went home and played some Roblox before I went to bed. So, and I listened to some music. So that was my last day of school experience of 9th grade on Monday, June 13th, 2016. And I had some of the same teachers again the following year to take the Regents in June 2017. As I was going into 10th grade in September of 2016, I had some of those teachers again before the Regents of June of 2017. So I guess that's it. Bye.